Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time to talk some more trading cards. Now, last week, I was at New York Comic-Con 2021, and I visited the AEW booth, where not only did I get this new awesome Street Fighter Cross AEW shirt with Ryu battling out against Adam Cole, plus I also did pick up that CM Punk one as well, but with each purchase, they were giving out physical copies of the preview of Upper Deck's physical trading cards for AEW. Now there are 8 cards featured here, and we're going to look at all 8 of them, and we're going to kick it off right here on top with Cody Rhodes. Now, as you can see on the back of all these cards, they all say First Edition 2021 Upper Deck AEW. And here the description on this Cody Rhodes card says he became the first inaugural TNT champion at Double or Nothing May 23rd, 2020, and would go on to successfully defend his title against 8 different challengers. Well, that was until, of course, he ran into Brody Lee. Now, next up here, when he came into AEW, he was known as the best man for Kip Sabian, and that's Miro. Where the description says he made his debut on September 9th, 2020, already over 1 year ago, and finished the year with a perfect unbeaten record. Now, we know Miro went on to become the TNT champion after he defeated Darby Allin, and he held on to that title for quite some time. Now, speaking of champions, in fact, one that still has their title, and that's the current women's champion, Dr. Britt Baker DMD. Now, 2020 was definitely quite the year for Dr. Britt Baker, where she was sidelined with a broken leg for much of 2020. And after being cleared, she only wrestled 4 matches, but she ended up going 3-1 on the year. Now, next up, as of this recording at least, we've got the current AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega. Now, on the back, it does says the former AEW World Tag Team Champion Kenny Omega defeated Jon Moxley for the AEW World title amid a controversy on December 2nd, 2020, becoming the 3rd man to hold the title. Now, while there have been 3 men to hold the AEW World title, there can only be a first AEW World Champion, and that's going to be La Champion, Chris Jericho. Now, on the back, it says, after becoming the inaugural AEW World Champion at All Out, August 31st, 2019, Chris Jericho successfully defended his title against Darby Allin, Cody Rhodes, Scorpio Sky, and of course, many, many others. Now, speaking of champions, we do have the former Women's AEW World Champion, and that's Hikaru Shida. Now, on the back, it says Hikaru Shida became the AEW Women's World Champion on May 23rd, 2020, and would go undefeated for the rest of the year. She finished 2020 with a very impressive .958 singles winning percentage. Now, of course, Shida would go on to lose the title to Dr. Britt Baker, but as of this recording, Shida does have 49 wins in AEW, and she's only 1 win away from becoming the first woman ever in AEW history to have 50 wins. Now, the next card up, guys, if you're a regular to the channel, you already know this is my favorite card, and of course, that's Sting. Now, this card appears to be a bit different than the other cards, as it's called a UD canvas, so I'm assuming that means an Upper Deck canvas card. Now, the description on here says, with snow falling from the skies and bat in hand, the icon Sting announced his AEW arrival on December 2nd, 2020 at AEW Dynamite. Now, in case you guys have not seen that video, I actually got caught on camera doing a reaction video to Sting. It was completely impromptu. I didn't even know I was recording it. My lovely fiance at the time saw me just jump out of my seat and go crazy for Sting. And I'm going to put that reaction video down in the description below in case you guys haven't seen it. Now, the 8th and final card here in this set is none other than Jon Moxley. Now, this card is a bit different than the rest of them too, as this one is called Main Features. Now, the description on the back says Jon Moxley stands as the longest reigning AEW World Champion with a reign of 277 days and a record of 9 successful title defenses. Now, we're here in October of 2021, and I believe both of those feats have been surpassed by Kenny Omega. But of course, I'm not going to tell Jon Moxley that. Now, have you guys been able to get your hands on this physical copy of AEW's trading cards? And are you guys excited for the full series release? I know I definitely am. I'm hoping to get my hands on an entire box so I can unpack an entire box of these trading cards. Either way, I'm definitely getting my hands on some AEW trading cards here in the future, and I will be doing some unpacking videos no matter how many I get. So guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.